What is going on, everyone? I've got 36 minutes and 53 seconds available to me on my phone here. Let's talk about focus, perception, energy, love, hate, observation. I don't think that any of you need to listen to the rest of the video if you just heard those words, because you know exactly what I'm going to say and how I'm going to say it. And it's that no matter what it is, this is about the media, no matter what it is, it's in your face. There's a good news or a bad news. So that's just, that's irrelevant to people that play with energy. Energy is everywhere. And how do you function within it, and how do you mold it? Based upon your preferences and the way that you perceive the energy. By realizing that hate is an energy. It is the same energy as love is. People like to say, love everything. Yeah, don't hate anything. I don't know about that. I'm not gonna go on that diatribe of the talks that I've done before on what is the definition, textbook or otherwise, of what love is or what hate is. We can see that they both generate energy. You could punch somebody in the face. You could hit a baseball because you love baseball. Let's do this. You could hit a baseball because you love baseball, and you can knock it out the park. And you can be so angry you could knock it out the park, right? This is a thing. Those are called, because I've been doing this recently and giving people a new way to observe things through the scientific mind. Those two things would be called the proton and the electron. Those are both energies or forces. Again, they're bound together by the neutron, which is neutral, which is putting a car in neutral and just letting it go down the hill. Let it go wherever it needs to go. Let it sit there if it has to. I don't know. So, when people... have you ever seen people, you can talk shit to them and they just laugh and they just smile and they go, oh, thank you. Because they're not perceiving your... They're only perceiving your energy. Like, not what kind of energy. See, people, they ask about what kind of energy is it? What kind, what type of, how to perceive if it's good or bad. If you're, let's make it simple again. If you're in the wilderness where it's cold and somebody brings you an ice cream cone, you'd be like, fuck off. I don't want this. I want a fire. But if you're, say, in the desert and it's high noon and it's 120 degrees and somebody brought you over, you know, fire, you'd be like, what? Can we flip that around? Can I get the ice cream cone when it's hot, and can I get the fire when it's cold? So those are the reds and blues. Those are the... You can't say I like red and I don't like blue. You can't. It's not a possibility. You might have a preference for a certain type of color. Surely one is more, you know, one of these colors might be a little more enjoyable to you, right? It might be a little more enjoyable for a second, but that doesn't mean you're always going to be attracted to, instilled by, and energized by the same types of colors. It's just a frequency. So the energetic potential of what you perceive as hate and love is the same thing. It's the same. Put them all in the bag of neutrons. Everybody wants to play the red and blue game. Well, put it in the middle bag. Put it in the green. Go green. You know, everybody's on that these days. They took nature, green and brown everywhere, green and brown, and they put it on an emblem and a sigil and produced magic to have you pay by cutting these things down and giving you pieces of paper, and then going to the store and buying what's already here. But again, I kid about the green, because it's all a fantastic journey of observation, ingestion, and absorption of different types of energetic qualities that you then alchemize to produce something. I always keep these kind of open-ended, because I don't know what you want. I don't know what anybody wants. In fact, most people that I meet, I have a hard time teaching them anything, because they don't know what they desire. I've been around people that I've had conversations with for years, but because they don't know what I want, they can't understand my teachings. They don't understand what I'm saying, because they've observed this skin suit as themselves. They've observed this reality as like there's physical objects. And they accept that the ground will always be the ground, the bike will be the bike, and here is me. I'm inside of this skin suit, right? But that is the troubling dialogue that all of us are presented with when we are put into this skin suit, this meat sack, this space suit, this covering that allows us to basically be astronauts or astral travelers within this frequency bandwidth on this planet, where we put our spirit inside of a spacesuit. That's what we're doing here. But everything around us is up for alterating, changing, morphing, all of this in any way we see fit. But the reason that most people can't do it, because they identify so wholeheartedly with what they are now. As Neville Goddard said, facts have overrun the world. There are no facts in the world. It's not a fact of anything. There's no facts anywhere. What are you going to fax something? You know what a fax is? It's a carbon copy. It's black and white. If you fax something, fax some facts to someone, it becomes a CC. CC me round town. CC is 33. CC me when, because it's just a carbon copy. What is a carbon copy of you? I thought you were a carbon-based creature, 666, right? All this. But what does that matter? You're inside of a spacesuit. You're being, you could cut your finger off. Oh, lost a finger. You're still you, right? You could lose all parts of your body. You're still you. What is the essential you? Where are you at? And how do you interact with all of whatever this is? And what is the best place to collect, capture, and morph resonant frequencies? I mean, some people love the city. Some people love nature. They both have something to offer. One is a little more of a clear channel, but it's hard. Like look at the picture on the screen now. That would be hard to explain to someone how to draw that. It'd be hard to explain what you're looking at. But if you were to just take a black and white pencil on paper, whatever, and draw some straight lines and go into a city, a gridded grid city, it would be easy to. It'd be easy to understand a city. It'd be just as easy to overstand a city. It's very difficult to overstand nature, even though you're standing atop it. Yes, most people don't overstand nature. They barely understand nature. But here I am, understanding nature, overstanding nature, and understanding nature. Because this earth birthed me. Wait, did it bore me? Was I born or was I birthed? Now do we got to play that maritime admiralty law game? We talk about paperwork. We talk about cutting down these things to prove to everyone who you are, who I am. I am all things. Why would I cut down the tree to tell you who I am? Why would I cut down the tree and put a signature on something to tell you who I am? Or who you are, for that matter. I know who you are. You just forgot. We're the same thing. We're just energy systems, which you'd call spirits, encased inside of a housing that you would call a body. so that we can have some type of experience to obtain all of these energies and transmute them, morph them, and become alchemists. So have fun being an alchemist, find that sunshine through the branches in the tree, and have a beautiful day. Or don't. Do whatever you want.